Hey, ever thought about keeping pigeons? I know, it might sound a little old school, a hobby for granddads on rooftops in old movies. And you wouldn't be wrong about the history. Pigeons have been our partners for thousands of years, carrying messages for empires and serving as heroes in wartime. But this ancient practice is finding a new life. Today, pigeon keeping is way cooler and more accessible than you think. It's a blend of animal husbandry, mindful observation, and the pure thrill of flight. So let me walk you through the essentials, from building their home to earning their trust, and you can decide if this remarkable feathered hobby is the right fit for you. First up, let's talk real estate. Your pigeons need a good space, and this is the most critical part of getting started. This structure is called a loft. Pigeons aren't demanding, but they thrive in roomy lofts or coops. A good rule of thumb is about 2 to 4 square feet of floor space per pair of birds. But more importantly, it needs excellent ventilation. You want constant fresh air to remove moisture and ammonia, but without creating a direct, stressful draft on the birds. The loft must be bone dry. Dampness is the enemy, leading to illness. A slightly elevated floor and a watertight roof are non-negotiable. And it absolutely must be safe from predators. We're talking raccoons, cats, hawks, and even rats. This means using half-inch hardware cloth on all openings, not flimsy chicken wire, and having a solid, lockable door. Many keepers also add an attached aviary, or fly pen, which allows the birds to sunbathe and get fresh air in complete safety. Inside, you'll need perches for roosting and nest boxes for breeding pairs. Think of it as building them a safe, cozy, and functional little apartment complex. Once the loft is ready, it's time to pick your pigeons. This is a huge part of the fun. The best place to start is with a reputable local breeder or a member of a pigeon club. They can provide healthy, well-cared-for birds and invaluable advice. There are hundreds of breeds, generally falling into 3 categories. You have homing pigeons, the athletes of the pigeon world, bred for speed and their incredible instinct to return home. Then there are the fancy breeds, like the elegant fantails or the regal Jacobins, bred for their unique appearance and posture. And you have flying breeds, like rollers or tumblers, who are bred to perform stunning aerial acrobatics. As a beginner, start with a hardy, friendly, and common breed. Look for birds that are alert and active, with bright, clear eyes, clean feathers, and a confident stance. Avoid birds that look listless or have ruffled feathers. Starting with just 2 or 3 pairs is a great way to learn without feeling overwhelmed. Now, on to feeding. A proper diet is the foundation of good health. While pigeons aren't terribly picky, they are granivores, meaning they thrive on a diet of grains and seeds. A high-quality commercial pigeon mix is the easiest way to ensure they get a balanced diet. These mixes typically contain a blend of corn for carbohydrates, peas for protein, and various other seeds and grains. Fresh, clean water is absolutely vital and should be available at all times. And don't forget the supplements. Pigeons don't have teeth, so they need a constant supply of grit, which are small stones they store in their gizzard to grind up food. They also need a source of minerals, which can be provided as a loose mix or a solid mineral block. This helps with bone health and eggshell production. This brings us to daily care, which is the rhythm of the hobby. It's a simple but crucial routine. Every day you'll provide fresh food and water. You'll also want to do a quick spot clean, scraping droppings off perches and floors. This daily tidiness is your first line of defense against disease. While you're in the loft, take a moment to just observe. Are the birds active? Are their droppings firm? A quiet, lethargic bird is often the first sign that something is amiss. Pigeons are remarkably tough, but a clean, dry space prevents almost all common health problems. A weekly, deep clean of the entire loft will keep your flock thriving, and your loft a pleasant place to be. And now, here's the truly magical part: training and bonding. This is where the relationship goes from keeper and animal to a true partnership. It all starts with patience. When you first get your birds, you'll need to keep them confined to the loft for several weeks. This settling period allows them to memorize the loft and its surroundings, locking it in as their home base. Spend quiet time with them every day. Sit in the loft, talk to them gently, and let them get used to your presence. Soon, their curiosity will overcome their caution. Before you know it, some may even start eating from your hand, a truly special moment of trust. Once they're settled, you can begin training them to fly and return. This is where the famous homing instinct comes into play. You start by simply letting them out of the loft for the first time, preferably when they're a bit hungry. They'll explore the roof, take a few tentative flights, and their desire for food will bring them right back inside. With patience and repetition, you can begin taking them on short training tosses, releasing them a mile or two from home and watching them race back. There's nothing quite like seeing your flock wheeling through the sky, a synchronized team that you nurtured. It really is like having your own little Air Force. So, after all that, is pigeon keeping for you? If you're looking for a hobby that is deeply relaxing and endlessly rewarding, it just might be. It's a daily ritual that connects you with nature and the changing seasons. It lets you witness the intelligence and beauty of these incredible birds up close, and it connects you to a global community of fanciers who share the same passion. If you're curious, my advice is to start small and learn as you go. Build or buy a modest loft, get a couple of pairs of a hardy breed, and find a mentor through a local club or online forum. Take your time, be patient, and enjoy the ride. Who knows? You might just discover a lifelong passion and become the next pigeon pro. The sky is, quite literally, the limit.